Change. The word alone can be challenging. How do we get started? Where will the change lead? Don't sit there and worry about it. Be the change. Welcome to Be the Change Radio. Host Christina Bloom has been a professional psychic and spiritual advisor for 20 years, offering psychic and mediumship readings for individuals and groups. She also teaches several classes in psychic development and metaphysics. In addition, she is an author who has published 2 books so far and is the co-owner of Moonbow Publications and Productions, LLC. Are you ready for that change now? Here is your host of Be the Change Radio, Christina Bloom.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Be the Change. I'm your host, Christina Bloom, and you're listening to us on WLTK-DB, Let's Talk Radio. I'm here with my good friend Val Entine. We're going to be talking about all kinds of fun stuff tonight. I just wanted to go over some announcements, and y'all know my announcements are not quick. But I'm only going through the end of March this time. I'm not going to go all the way through the whole year. So on the 18th of February, I will be at the Halo Holistic Wellness event, and that's at Dale's Weston Lanes in Weston, Wisconsin on Schofield Avenue. On March 4th and 5th, I'm going to be at Soul and Synergy in Eau Claire. There's a seance on the 4th. That's a Friday night. It's a Saturday night. Sorry. So I'll be doing a seance there at 7 p.m. And the next day when they have their marketplace day, I will be doing psychic readings all day. So you can just stop by Soul and Synergy at 1233 Menominee Street, Suite B in Eau Claire. On the 18th, I'm planning to be at the Psychic and Wellness Fair in Ashland, Wisconsin. And that is the American. That's a weird, like America in, that's one word. And that's on Lakeshore Drive East in Ashland. That'll be fun. I haven't been back to Ashland since 1983, so that'll be interesting. And on the 25th, I will be in Rhinelander, Wisconsin at the Quality Inn doing the Northwoods Health and Wellness Expo. And again, I will be offering readings all day. I think I'm also doing the gallery reading that day. And the following weekend, I am back out east at the Enliven Retreat Center in Sandgate, Vermont, doing an intuitive you retreat. So that's 4 days there. And that's all I'm going to throw at you right now, but that's March 31st through April 3rd. And you can go to enlivenvermont.com to purchase the retreat. So that's what I have going on. What do you have going on? Life.
I have 2 events coming up for the New York family. I will be at a brewery in Dickinson, New York. I'll be hosting a Make Your Own Perfume event. And then I'll be at Gem Goddess on February the 18th. That will be a Make Your Own Love Oil event to tap into your intentions to help manifest love and manifest greatness back into your life.
These are oh my gosh, heaven in a bottle. Ooh, yeah, I got 3 of them here actually. Yeah, so we have the self-love, which is well, go ahead.
Help connect to your inner love for those who struggle to make it long lasting. Self-love, you think of like something that makes you unique and confident, and when you use it, allow yourself to truly surrender to how that feels and let it empower you to grow your energy.
That's awesome. I know I have some self-love oil from the Dark Waters conference that we did together, the paranormal conference, and I just love that stuff. It's amazing. And here we have some magic oil, some rose quartz magic oil.
Yes, that one is a general love oil. Love is so universal that we forget how to use it or what to direct love to. Sometimes you just want to share love. Sometimes you want to receive it. So with the
Yeah.
rose quartz, it's the energy of the crystal has the crystal chip in there. So if
Nice.
you want to use it for relationship repair, or if you just want to take a bath and meditate on love, is very general and open.
Nice. Hi, Lee. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
For those of you who don't know, I'm actually in New York right now. And Val Entine came to my vacation rental. I'm on vacation doing this show from Saranac Lake, New York. And so he was kind enough to bring his life partner with him and drive down from Malone.
Yes.
I can never remember if it's Malone or Messina. It's Malone. And so they have come down. We've just been sitting around visiting and laughing and went, oh, hey, it's showtime. We should probably get in there and turn on the computer. All right. One more oil that you brought with you today, and that is
Prosperity oil.
Yeah.
To keep growing, to make sure everything works in your favor. Even negative energy is learning what that truly means. It means good is on the way, and that the comfort zone that we were in is starting to change, so things feel bad and heavy, but it's really an invitation from the universe to truly step into your power to manifest whatever. But we have to overcome our self-limitation. So with prosperity, it's growth, knowing that the mindset of I can achieve and I will achieve.
Right. And prosperity and manifesting can mean so many different things.
Yes, that too.
You know, like I came from a place where I manifested really good health, you know, and I know that we tend to think of money when we talk about manifesting.
I did.
I think we all did.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a pretty common thing. So, you know, but manifesting healthy relationships, manifesting great health, manifesting, you know, you can manifest anything. It doesn't have to be monetary. And I think that, you know, there are some people who just like, oh, it's not okay to do that. It's not okay to do that. And you know what? It is totally okay to do that, because if I was not able to manifest great health, I would not be sitting here talking to you guys tonight. I wouldn't even know this guy because I never would have made it to New York. So yeah, it's really important to understand that prosperity means a lot of different things, and so does manifesting. And that is really awesome. Hi, Rez, and hi, Robin.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. Okay, got a couple of other really cool things to show you here. And the next two things I'm going to show you look exactly the same, but they're not. Okay, so we have this soap, this hand soap.
Yes, hand soap.
I don't know if there's a way to do this where you can see. There we go. You can sort of see the bee in there. Yeah. trying to deal with lighting. We have no idea what we're doing here. But yes, the soap smells wonderful. Yeah. All right. Now, this looks exactly like the soap, but it's not. It is, what is it? Tell us.
Lotion bar to help soothe the skin, soften the skin.
It's got the bee in
It's
there.
amazing. I love it. I use it almost every night before going to bed and waking up.
Oh, yeah. It's lovely stuff. I like it. It's nice and soft. I love this chat room. Y'all know each other and talk to each other. It's great. All right. So we hadn't even decided. We just decided we were going to wing it tonight. So what do you want to do? What do you guys want us to do? I know that Valentine brought his cards with him. He brought some Great Eastern Oracle cards with him. So we could do Oracle cards. You guys want to do that? I think that'd be fun. Hi, John. Hey, John just signed on from the other room.
To do Oracle, or I remember your live from a couple of weeks ago talking about how energy is changing.
Oh, yeah. We should probably talk about that.
And fun ways to be open to change.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
A lot of people are overwhelmed with. Just the one point that really helped me was the changing up how you ground. I think that's very important.
What's your favorite scent?
Anything that smells good.
Anything that smells good. Hey, Jim. Thanks for being here.
I want to see, that's a hard question. I love
Yeah.
vanilla.
Okay.
Now, one of my new favorite scents that I've discovered was valerian root. It is extremely funky, but it's like earthy, but it's like not the good kind of earthy, but with the right sweet like herb, it
Yeah.
balances it out like a natural musk. That's become one of my favorite
One of your
scents.
favorites, yeah.
Valerian
Okay.
root.
I can't say I've ever smelled valerian root. I know I've seen it like in pill form, but I've
You
never.
probably don't want to smell it.
Good to know. Hi,
strong.
Nikki.
Hello, everyone.
No, Law is not showing up as random Facebook user again. You got it, Lee. Woohoo! Hey, Courtney, welcome. So yeah, let's talk about energy and how it's changing. And I want to hear your take on it because I talk about my take on it all the time. So they already heard me. So.
I want to say keep going. Let's see. Okay, I love crystals. I love my crystals, but
Yeah.
lately I'm not going to say they aren't working. They aren't working the way that they used to work last year.
Okay, so
It's
that's
like,
changing.
It's changing to.
Okay.
I used to use the crystal to give me energy,
Mm-hmm.
but I was frustrated. Like, why am I calming down? Why is this not helping? But it's more so rising up to match the frequency. Like, okay, what can you teach me, or what can you give me? How can I bring out my energy to pair with your energy?
Okay.
Challenge myself to be more open as well. So I know that's opposite and seem counterintuitive to grounding, but being open, you get to see new opportunities that we would have missed if we would have done the same routine over and over again.
Right. I think that there's ways to be open and ground.
There are, but
it can be kind of a balancing act with being open and grounding at the same time. And I think that I feel like that's kind of where we're all headed, though. Like we need to learn how to be grounded and open at the same time. And also grounding into the earth doesn't work like it used to. It doesn't. It works different now. And grounding into ourselves. And I think I said last week and probably the week before, and maybe even the week before that we need to ground into ourselves. And I've been trying to figure out how to do that. And so as I've been trying to figure out how to do that, I have been working on ways to share that information so that I can teach other people how to like really just ground into themselves. And it's really about pulling more of our over soul, our higher self into the physical world, because really what this whole 5D thing is about bringing that spiritual energy down into the earth energy to raise the earth energy. It's not about what is it that's called when you reach a certain point and then you just sort of fly off into the sky? What is that called?
I know what you're talking about. But...
Yeah, I can't think of the word for it. But if somebody else knows the word for that, please put it in the chat because I can't think of it. But
La La Land, but
no, it's like ascending doesn't mean leaving the planet. It means raising our physical vibration to match a higher spiritual or a higher energetic level, so that we're rising above the negativity and we're rising hopefully into a place where we're not killing each other all the time anymore, where we're not hurting each other all the time anymore. And so it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. And I know that even with it being a process, it's been frustrating for some people. But can you imagine how frustrating it would be if all of a sudden you wake up and you're in a completely different world and you're completely, we're all treating each other very differently than we had before. And it's all very different. So we're kind of moving into it. Chris says enlightenment. That's close, Chris. I know it's close. I'm trying to think of rapture. Is it the rapture? Yeah, where you're just kind of like, okay, well, I've reached this certain level and now I'm just going to fly off to heaven. And I'm not sure if that's ever really happened to anyone. At least not their body flying off into heaven. But yeah, I think enlightenment, we are reaching a higher life climax. I like that. Good one, Courtney. But I feel like we are just reaching higher levels of consciousness. And as we're doing that, we have to change the way that we do things because the old way doesn't work anymore.
Yes.
It just doesn't work anymore.
It's new.
Yeah.
It's new energy. It's
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah.
But if you just keep an open mind, it's like, oh, this is a new opportunity for me. Then it gets a lot easier.
Right.
Less frustrated, but it's fun. It's overall fun.
It is. It is fun, isn't it?
It's just keep your mind set to. I don't want to say flight or fright, but it's more like nothing is permanent.
Right.
Where it's freedom. I don't want to say freedom, but it's like freedom. It's there.
Linda says have to stop negativity and focus only on love. Right. And that learning how to do that, I think, is a process overall, because it would be really hard, I think, for most people to come out of negativity and then all of a sudden when they go, oh, I'm 100% love. I mean, it's like, there's a process involved in that. And I agree that that's what we are doing. I agree that that's what needs to be done. We just have to learn how to do it in a way that isn't so shocking, I guess, maybe to our systems. Does that make sense?
Because I love that comment because that's me. I'm a negative person. So,
what?
I see everything negative a lot of times, but I had to retrain my thought. With negativity, if you were interested, challenge yourself to find something positive in that negative moment or in that negativity. Because negativity is an invitation to positive energy.
Right.
No one wants to teach that. And I actually love using negative energy to get what we really want. If you don't want to feel miserable anymore, you know what that positive energy means.
Yeah.
So back to the negative thought. So, okay, I hate washing dishes. That's my negative energy right there, okay? I hate it. But it's the love of having space to make more dirty dishes.
This guy cooks. I hear. I haven't had any of it, but I hear this guy cooks.
That's a good point. Yeah, too. I love cooking.
Yeah.
So the freedom to cook and the space to cook, if you love that, connect with the negative energy of I hate cooking, but it's man, I hate washing dishes.
Yeah, you love cooking, you hate washing dishes. Yeah.
But it's once you connect with that and find the light, it gets better and it gets easier from there.
Yeah. John, who is Val's partner, says, he cooks in capital letters, cooks. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's what I had heard actually when we were at the Paracon. John was telling me, he's like, keep trying to keep my weight down, but when you live with a man who cooks, he's a good cook.
I eat too much too.
So yeah, we've been having some best friends, Val. Yeah, Courtney wants to be your best friend now.
We can do that.
We can do that. We can all be best friends. Yeah, I see what you're saying though about, it's like, I have to do this thing I don't like doing, but the result is I get to do something I do like doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we're taught to get rid of the negative energy, and not everyone can do that. The more you fight it, the stronger it gets.
Yeah.
So when you see the negative energy, connect with your love or whatever you love about that moment or what you can love, it weakens that stronghold.
It does. It does. As Abraham Hicks would say, it's like every time you don't like something, something you do like goes into your vortex. Like the opposite thing goes into your vortex in order for you to be able to manifest that in the future. Yeah, this shifting energy thing has really thrown a lot of people off track. It's like, oh my God, what's happening? Let's see. John says, I also been feeling this idea of give back to some of the sources you've been taking from. Yeah, we were just talking about that in the other room. We were just talking about that. Yeah. So go ahead and expound on that, because I think you had some really good things to say.
I don't know what I can share about that.
All right. So
guess we hoard too much.
yeah.
We think energy is ours, but it's a gift that we were worthy to receive.
Mm-hmm.
So give it back. Give to someone else the energy, or mainly source. If your source is love, do something out of love for someone else. If you want to receive love, that's a loaded statement, but it's so much that comes to me when I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually use it if you disrespect me, I'm disrespecting you. But I'm trying to keep it positive.
But if you respect me, I will respect you. Maybe I'll even try respecting you first and see how that works out. Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't always want to be the reactor, Sometimes I want to be the one who starts the action. Let's see. Linda wants to know, how would a more enlightening thought give me a better outcome? Because it raises your energy. That's really the bottom line. When you have a more enlightening thought or a more positive thought, it raises your energy. And if you just think about how you feel when you're angry, or how you feel when you're sad, and how you feel when you're happy, happy feels better. So you just want to feel better. So, and if, let's say, maybe you can't get all the way to happy from angry. Okay, so what feels a little bit better than angry? I don't know. What does feel a little bit better than angry?
Sleep.
Sleep. Go to sleep. That's a good idea. Take a nap. Yeah. But keeping your, yes, I just like that concept to say to myself, yeah, I like that too. How would a more enlightening thought give me a better outcome? And let me just give you an example of something that my friend CJ Martin taught me years ago. If you find a penny, pick it up and say, how does it get any better than this? And then you put it in your pocket, and maybe the next thing you find will be a dime or a quarter, or I don't know, a whole pile of change on the floor. I don't know. But last year when we were in Saranac Lake, I kept finding coins everywhere. I would just step outside of where we were staying last year, and there was a coin on the ground. And then we were walking into town, it's snowing, and I said to my husband, I've been finding coins the whole time we've been here. I've been finding a coin here and a coin there. And sometimes it's a nickel, sometimes it's a dime, sometimes it's a quarter, sometimes it's a penny. And he looked down, and there was literally on the sidewalk $2.70 some cents in change. Not even get we picked it up and counted it. And I'm okay, that's really cool. I don't know, Linda, maybe my spirit guide was doing that for me. I don't know. I think I've lost track of where we are. Feeling this energy physically. Yeah, Chris said, I have been too, Chris. I have been feeling this energy very physically. Sometimes it feels like my heart vibrates. It's just been such a physical thing for me. And the Kundalini opening, I don't even think I can talk about that on the air. So it has just been crazy energy just shooting up through my body. It's been really amazing. Courtney says, Lee says, relief, it's over. Relief, what's over? I think I missed something. There must have been something back here. Yeah.
The positive
energy. Yeah. Okay. Relief that the energy is over. The negative energy is over, I'm guessing. Okay. Sometimes listening to the oldies, Courtney says, that's That is a great mood lift. Diet mentioned it today too. Yeah. There are certain songs that I really like that really lift my mood, and very few of them are oldies. But yeah, whatever does it for you, whatever makes you feel better, whatever music you like to listen to, if it's, I don't know, if it's beer barrel polka, go for it, whatever. But yeah, just listening to whatever makes you feel good definitely can lift your mood. And you know what else can lift your mood? This is just the weirdest thing. Smiling. Like, look at yourself in the mirror and smile, and it feels goofy and it feels weird at first, but it can really help to, like, because all of a sudden you're laughing at yourself. I mean, that raises energy. Laughing really raises energy. Yeah. Yeah, my spirit guide was definitely dropping coins for me, and I'm still finding coins. They can turn into, $100 bills anytime they want to now. All right. Courtney says, anything that makes you dance and move your body will raise your vibration. And it's less mental work. Amen to that.
That's important.
Yeah.
The quicker you can do it before the mental work kicks in,
yeah,
the easier and the longer you stay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Chris is and the dizziness, right? So this energy has been something else. It was, oh yes. And it moved. Okay. Yes, move past the negative and be happy it passed. Exactly. John says, I definitely feel like sound and music has been a big help lately. Spent like 30 minutes with singing bowls the other day. Instantly helped my mood and spirits. Yeah.
Fun.
Was it you guys with the singing bowls? Yeah. I have singing bowls, and I have this little meditation area set up in my office at home. And my grandson loves them. He'll just like beeline right as soon as that door opens, because we have a child safety thing on, so he can't just like walk in on broadcasts anymore. So, but as soon as that door opens, he's right to the singing bowls.
Ding,
ding, and he takes them all off. And apparently, I don't have them in the right order, so he puts them in the order he thinks that they should be in, and then he stacks up all the little pillows. And it just is such a Zen activity for him. Like he just right down. It's out. He's 2, and it calms him down. So yeah, that's pretty cool too. Yeah. Dealing with this energy is, it's like, I'm glad that you guys are bringing up really practical stuff, because sometimes it's the practical stuff that gets us through stuff. If you have a drum, play your drum, meditate. I have been finding, though, with this higher energy, like I can go into a meditation like that. It used to take me a lot longer, but like 30 seconds, I'm into a meditation. It's really like, I don't know why, but it's really been working for me that way.
I'm still searching my meditative tool.
Okay.
I try listening. I'm like, I can't see it. Like, am I broken? I'm not broken. It's just not my tool yet.
It's just not your tool. Yeah, not everyone is visual. That's the thing to remember.
I get visual after I get stimulations. Like, if I see somebody's idea, then I have to personalize it. Then that's what works for me.
Yeah.
But just the meditation, I start thinking about opposite words. This doesn't help it.
This doesn't help it. Yeah, I think for me it's the singing bowls, because I visualize each chakra, and I have a chakra set of bowls, right? So as I'm working on, let's say my crown chakra, I'll tap the bowl for the crown chakra, and then I feel it there. So I'm not actually needing to see anything. I can just feel it there. So I just tune into that frequency, and they all have different frequency. So it's, I don't know. And you guys have singing bowls. Do you have the chakra? Like, are they tuned to the chakras?
When we go to Gem Goddess, we play.
Oh, you play. Oh, the colored ones on the shelf. Oh yeah, love those. Those are really cool. They have those at the. They have those at the retreat center where I'm doing my Intuitive You retreat. They have those, the colored chakra bowls set up. See. Oh, Courtney, thank you. She said she did a few of the meditations on my website, and it was so peaceful. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if you go to ChristinaBloom.com, there is a I'm going to call it a button because I don't know what else to call it. A button that you press, I think it says meditations, and it takes you to a page. There's 6 free meditations on there, and they're all different. I know they all have the same picture on them, I think, but they're not all from the same 2 people. Half of them are with Rana Yellow Robe, and the other half I did with Larry Banning, who is just the most gifted musician. He's amazing. He plays the singing bowls like an instrument and actually plays songs on them.
No, I have to hear that.
I know, it's amazing. Yeah, he's so good at that stuff. Let's see, it was at my sister's. Courtney says, I need to get some bowls. I was at my sister's house and us and the kids were playing with all of her singing bowls. Yeah. Ooh. John has a question. Do you want to take this question?
With this new energy shift, have you guys noticed any changes in your sleep schedule or restfulness? Oh, if you got something to say.
Is he setting you up?
So I noticed that I will wake up in the morning, like just say like 7:30 with the alarm clock. I think I'm awake. Then it's 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's 10 o'clock. Then it's noon. Then it's 1 o'clock.
I'm just going to close my eyes for a second.
I will sleep almost all morning. It's strange. Like I've been getting extra sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was being lazy. I was a little hard on myself. I had to correct myself. Like, no, there's a message in this. Learn it. I had to get more rest. But
yeah, well, as our vibration is raising, our etheric energy vibrates much faster. Mm-hmm. Our bodies are denser. It takes longer for our bodies to catch up. So yeah, I think I've noticed for years I slept exactly 6 hours. Now it's like 6 hours and 45 minutes. But for some reason I need that extra 45 minutes, and I don't know why that is. But I'm trusting and letting it flow. Am I saying there Abra? Am I saying Abra? Very much, John. What's sleep? And Robin says she's tired all the time. Yeah, but I think there's some different types of tired too. I mean, there's tired that sleep fixes, and then there's tired that peace fixes. So it's kind of one of those things. It's how do we say it? We're moms. Moms are tired. Yeah, I get that. You're not a mom. You can't even lean back on that one. Sorry, dude, you don't get that one. You know what? Let's take a break. We're a little bit past halftime here. So let's take a commercial break, and we will be back to talk about more of whatever pops into our heads.
Looking for a holistic solution? Look no further than LimestreetWellness.com. Lime Street Wellness is a full-service Reiki therapy center offering in-person and distant Reiki sessions. Additionally, Lime Street Wellness is committed to helping clients co-create healthier outcomes with hypnosis, QHHT, and intuitive advice. Lime Street Wellness is committed to helping all that are seeking to co-create better health, peace of mind, and greater freedom. Reiki Master Kevin Mackey uses energy medicine, hypnosis, mindfulness, and intuitive guidance to assist in uncovering, understanding, and removing any blocks or energy cords or mental mindsets that may be intruding and causing needless suffering. Visit Lime Street Wellness today at LimestreetWellness.com. That's LimestreetWellness.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Be the Change. I'm your host, Christina Bloom. I'm here with my good friend, Val Entine.
Hello.
And we were just talking about sleep patterns and how energy is changing. And We've talked about a lot of stuff, actually, different scents. And Chris wrote in here the difference between soul tired and body tired. Sleep helps the body, peace helps the soul. And Chris, I love that you were spelling soul with a D, because I automatically do that and I have no idea why. I always put a D on the end of soul when I'm typing, and I go back and I erase it. But it just comes out like that. And I did not know anyone else did that. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Let's talk about how, like, someone had asked about your favorite scent, and you said valerian, and then told me not to smell it because it smells bad. Lavender forever has been the go-to for rest, and I don't find lavender restful anymore.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's also for your crown and third eye.
Is it? Okay.
So if you're highly intuitive, it can stimulate or it can put you to sleep.
Right. It does not put me to sleep. Lavender does not put me to sleep. Oddly enough, gardenia puts me to sleep, which is interesting. Like, it just totally relaxes me. I have no idea because it smells like old lady perfume. So I don't know why.
I like it.
I like it too, but it smells, but it's not something that I would have normally considered restful, you know?
Pleasure and pleasant.
Yeah.
It's also peaceful.
It is.
It soothes your senses, so that could be it.
That makes sense. Yeah. Sage also relaxes me a lot.
I try not to use it, but it's just the aroma of it that it takes me places. It
The
smells
sage
so
oil?
good.
Yeah.
Sage, just in general. But,
rosemary does that to me.
oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, rosemary oil. I have used it. She says she sages all day. I have used rosemary oil prior to this whole shift thing going on, and it would like stimulate my brain and help me focus and help me concentrate. Now I just smell it and go, it's like the whole world turned upside down in my world. I don't know what happened here, but I mean, I do know what happened, but things that used to work for one thing now work for another thing. And I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. I have noticed other things, like the sky looks different.
I did notice that too,
Did
especially
you?
the sun.
The sun, yeah.
The sun and the clouds and the color.
Everything looks different.
Have you noticed how 5 o'clock or like a random time looks different as well?
Yeah, I have.
I'm like, okay, I know I'm not crazy, but why does it look like 3 o'clock and it's 5 o'clock, or it looks different? It's strange.
Thank you, Courtney. Courtney's agreeing with us. Yes. And the moon moves like where it's not supposed to be.
I don't know. I'm 31, but I've never seen this many colors on the moon.
I know. Yeah.
Maybe because I am from an inner city, light pollution, but I don't know.
Well, Leah's saying more orange and pinks, and you know, I love his color scheme. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. Yeah, the more orange and the pinks, and I know that she does not live in a big city because I know the town she lives in. It's not a big city, so yeah, it is different. And I mean, I live north of Milwaukee. So when I look south in the sky, especially in the night sky, if there's clouds, I can see the light pollution reflected in the clouds, where it's like orange and yellow, or, you know, kind of that color scheme. And then I'll look north, and it's just like sky, like blue sky or dark blue sky, you know. Let's see. Okay, is it just me, or is the moon like bigger than normal too? You know, I think it is. I think it is, John. I think the moon is bigger than normal. At least it appears to be. At least, I don't know. I mean, it's
seems like you can just touch it big.
Yeah, it's really, and I've seen it randomly large like that before, but not this consistently, you know. Yes, I'm right here all the time, and even last night, the moon changed from yellow to bright white in a matter of a minute. Yep. Sometimes the moon will get closer, sometimes it's further away. I know one time years ago, and wish I could have gotten a picture of it. I was going through the loop in Chicago in the middle of the night, and the moon looked like it was taking up the whole sky in front of me. Like it was just
That has to be beautiful.
huge. And I've got this picture in my mind, but I wish I had gotten a picture of it on a camera, but I couldn't because I was driving. Let's see, sometime the moon will get closer. I believe the orbit is an oval shape. Yeah, I think you're right. But it's like sometimes I'll track the moon across the sky. Like lately, I've really been into the night sky. I don't know what my deal is, but I've been watching it, for days, go this way, and then I go outside and it's way over there, and I'm like, I don't know, calling us home. I love the moon and the moon loves me. Yeah. Bella Luna. Yeah. Lots of good comments here. But yeah, I mean, like the energy is changing. The sky is changing. I've noticed over the last couple of years, even the sun has been different. It's like I take pictures of it and it's not a round ball anymore. It's more like it's got fuzz coming off of it because it's shooting so much more radiation off, I think is what it is.
I see orbs when I look into the sun. I know people say don't look into
this.
I see orbs. They're playful orbs that just, it's like, really do look like bees.
They do. I
like
agree.
Bees flying around the sun. And I was like, oh, it's so pretty.
I love that. That's awesome.
I know energy is different, but a part of me thinks we are in a black hole.
You think so?
We will never know. Right?
We wouldn't know. Yeah, we would.
Energy
know.
it was a quick shift. I wonder if maybe the change of age means the new black hole in the universe. I don't know.
I don't know
endless
either.
Possibilities.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, there are so many endless possibilities, and we might
Just
never even know the answer.
Anything.
Right? We're in a black hole. Don't worry about it.
I'm still here.
God, we should be careful about what we're saying. We're going to be scaring people here. Yeah.
It used to scare me too, but now I'm like, oh, it's fun.
This is fun. Yeah. Life is fun. And there's, it's everything just seems like it feels different. Like I am here in Saranac Lake, one of my very happy places. And it feels a little different this year. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what about it feels different. It feels a little different. It's more calm.
We haven't been here in a while, so
yeah.
I don't know.
I was here in October, and there wasn't a whole lot going on because all the leaves had already fallen off the tree, so all the peepers went home. But I love they call them peepers. That's funny to me. Anyway, yeah, it feels more calm. Like even for carnival time, it feels more calm. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Did y'all hear about the huge blast of plasma the sun just shot off? It's been shooting off a lot of huge blasts of plasma lately. I've been reading about that. I've been seeing it on the NASA website. The sun has just been shooting off plasma like crazy lately. And I think that does affect us.
I don't really follow. Nothing against it. I just haven't followed. Should look into that.
And then there's the whole Schumann resonance, which I barely understand. So I don't even know how to explain that. My black hole has not been nice to me lately. It's hard to find my happy place. I think I know a lot of people have been struggling with the same thing, Robin, because I've been talking to a lot of people lately. And yeah, he's gonna pull a card for you here. I think what it is that we are needing to redefine our happy place. It feels like we're having to redefine pretty much everything. What do we got here?
Generate new ideas.
Use your imagination, not memories.
That's your happy place. Creating new outcomes for yourself. Remember, the past is the past. And to
make it more clear. Maybe. I don't know how cameras work. Okay.
today is a different day than yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So give yourself grace and give yourself moments to read a new book, cook a new meal, listen to a new song, try something new and honor just the word new. It has to be something different. Actually, I shouldn't say different. I'll say new.
Okay.
Because new is something that you have no knowledge about.
Mm-hmm.
And that will really help to allow you to truly feel the positive energy.
Something new can do that.
I'm getting a slight disconnect, but it's
yeah. Our happy place isn't where it used to be, and I think that even inside of us, at least for me, my happy place isn't where it used to be. You know,
Yes.
I'm having to redefine what that means, and I don't know, maybe it's an aging thing too, but it's just different. It's just different. Like everything, like different is a new catchphrase kind of, but I like it. I like different. The same old, same old. My monkey mind goes crazy on the same old, same old. It does not like that. But I think just redefining what happy means for us has been, and that's been huge for me, is to be able to redefine. You know, for me, happy used to be about a lot of activity, and it used to be about certain activities, and driving is still one of my happy places. Like the windshield is one of my favorite things, because when I'm behind it and my car is moving, I'm a very happy camper. You know, I love to drive, and I love to just go out and explore things and take pictures. And, you know, anybody who's followed me on Facebook for any length of time knows that I like taking pictures, and I will post all of them. So I love doing that. Yeah, any old hobby that you can pick up or create a new hobby, you know. Hobbies confuse me though. Like I almost feel like what's the point? I'm wasting my time. But I don't take that personally, because like I have way too many Virgos in my astrological chart.
See, I'm a Taurus. Doesn't make money.
It doesn't make money. He's not interested, right? I think I'm kind of like that too. I've got actually my money part is in Taurus, so that makes sense to me too. But or create a new hobby, create something that you like to do, find something that you like to do, something new that maybe you haven't. Let's see, sometimes it does feel like that I'm a Leo Virgo. Yeah, I'm a Virgo Scorpio, so yeah, I get that. I get
Taurus, Cancer, Gemini rising. I'm everywhere.
I'm so sorry. I've got 8 Virgos in my chart, man. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's consistent. I am definitely consistent. Yeah.
8 out of 12. Well, yeah. I know it's more than 12.
When she comes out of the whole house is like, WTF, who are you? What? You must be talking about Robin. Find something to laugh at. Find something funny. Aquarius, Virgo. Yeah. That's a combination right there. Oh my goodness. I talk like I actually know what I'm talking about. Astrology is not my strong suit. I know enough to be dangerous. That's about what I know. But
you read people's energy. So
I do read people's energy. Yeah, I do.
Energy.
I do. Yeah.
I hope the card helped you, Robin.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I was inspired to pull a card for you.
So generating new ideas. I fight with myself. It's fun. John fights with himself because he's an Aquarius double Virgo. Yeah. I get it. I don't have any Aquarius in my chart, but I get it. Yeah.
My Saturn is Aquarius.
Is it?
My Jupiter is Leo. So those two fighting each other.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. All my Virgos just get in there and punch it out. I don't know.
I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best.
I know more than you do. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Anyway, Robin, I hope that something that one of us said, either in the chat or here on camera, said something that was helpful to you. I know it can be really frustrating when you hit that space when it's really hard to find your happy place. And for me, it's always about mixing it up, doing something different, finding something new to look at. I don't know. That's what it is for me. And really getting behind the wheel for me makes such a big difference.
Do you like watching TV, Robin? I keep getting television vibes.
Possibly. Yeah.
If so, check out like sci-fi or fantasy genre. That might help you to escape seeing like every day and you go to a different time place. Like when you watch the TV show, it takes you to like things that we aren't used to anymore.
Yeah.
They always get me like my creative energy flowing sometimes. Like, oh, what if I was actually there? Who would I be? What would I do? Like, it really helps.
Yeah. I'll find something. I'm determined. I know you're determined. I know that for sure about you, Robin. I absolutely know that about you. You are determined. I know for watch 1820. I've heard that's good. I don't know what it's about. Yeah. It's like a new take on old Westerns, right? No, is that different? Something else? I don't know. I don't know.
Sounds familiar, but I can't think of.
Oh, 1828.
What did we watch, John?
I have no idea.
John probably comment the one we watched.
Yeah, probably. Don't watch the news. If you're watching the news, stop that.
Yeah, cut that.
Stop watching the news. It's never going to make you feel better, ever. And you don't need it for the weather either, because you just don't need it for the weather. Just check your phone for the weather. You do not need it for the weather. Watch 1899.
Okay, that's what we watched.
It was trippy. Ooh, trippy. Stopped after COVID. No more news. Yeah, I quit watching the news like 20 some years ago. I just, every once in a while it'll be on and I'm like, why are we wasting brain cells on this nonsense? just not. They're wrong about the weather too.
Wrong about everything.
Sometimes I think I should have been a meteorologist, because like you can be wrong half the time and still get paid. Right? Anyway.
I can be more accurate with cards.
Hey, yeah, you can be more. We'll start doing the weather with oracle cards. How's that sound? Hey, let's do that. Hi, TJ. Your name came up, Tammy Jean. Yay.
Hello.
We only have a few minutes left, so anything on your mind you want to talk about in the next few minutes?
It's quiet for some reason.
Just quiet.
Just quiet.
Quiet. Quiet makes boring radio. Sorry. Oh my God.
Tammy.
It's really, I'm so glad that you're here. Val is actually going to be with us on the next show too. He's sticking around for the paranormal room.
Part 2.
It's Val Entine, part 2. And we're going to throw Logan in the mix. So that's always fun. Weather with cards. Chris loves that idea. All right, review Val.
It is a green card in this deck.
There is there?
It is.
It is. Yeah, it's not been sunny here. Lots of laughing. We like laughing. Laughing is good. Yeah. Ooh, what do we got there?
Release the creative genius. That's the weather for tomorrow.
Oh boy. All right, the weather. Release the creative genius. It looks like weather. Let's see. Do we have any news from the universe?
Could it be rain or sleet?
It's supposed to actually be 40 and raining tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Does kind of look like a raindrop.
It does look like a raindrop. Unload the weight and fly to the sky. Awesome. All right, news from the universe.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, there's a rain cloud. I had to like look into it, see what that little icon was.
I thought it was the what is the thing you're speaking to? The megaphone.
Microphone or megaphone?
Megaphone.
Megaphone. Okay.
So, news from the universe.
Meteoroid. I like it. 40 and raining here tomorrow too. Let's see. Turn frustration into success. Go for it.
Heroes are conquerors of pain. Keep going.
Awesome.
No matter how hard it seems, just
I'll figure out this camera thing yet, guys.
that's the news from the universe. So what is your success story?
Yeah, what is your success story? That's the news from the universe. Hey, Todd, thanks for jumping in. Awesome. Love that card. Turn frustration into success. I think I have made a career out of doing that. I really believe that I have. You guys are the best. Hey, stick around. Actually, flip over because we have to go to a different StreamYard room to do the next show. But we're going to be catching up with Logan in the paranormal room. Both of us will be there. And we're going to have a lot of fun there too. Yeah. See you in about 5 minutes. Everybody, you've been great. Hey, Anne. Hi there.
Hello.
Thanks for checking in. Such an awesome chat. You guys are the best. And I'm totally not biased. John is totally biased. I'm just saying.
It's okay to be honest.
and we're both married to a guy named John. So yeah.
Different ones.
Different John. But we both have a John. All right. You guys have been great. This has been so much fun. See you in the paranormal room in a few minutes.
Thanks for having me.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.